Obviously, Coutinho has gone to Barcelona. Liverpool brought in Van Dijk. A lot of haters are saying that Liverpool are spending the Coutinho money on Van Dijk when obviously it's not the deal. But we'll start with Lucas. Do you think Liverpool are in a stronger position bringing in a top centre back and losing one of their attackers, considering they have 3 very other good attackers? What do you think?
You know what?
Yeah.
When they first signed Van Dijk, I looked at that and I thought, you know what? I'm dying. Like, yo, they proper turned it up.
He just started, you know.
And then the rumours said that Coutinho. At first, I thought it doesn't make sense. The deal don't make sense. Like, why you gonna go? You're not gonna play Champions League.
Don't make sense.
If anything, alright, cool. You added a league title to your cabinet, but you'd probably get that next year anyway. So the deal for me, from a Liverpool perspective, didn't make sense. That being said, after he's now gone, what seemed to be a strong squad, there's now it looks like a joke thing, really. To be honest, in the sense that Coutinho is the superstar. He's the guy that makes you guys tick. Yeah. And yeah, you got Mane, you got Salah. And yeah, they pick up the slack, but your real gem is Coutinho. Yeah. This is like Hazard. They got all these other megastars, but their real gem is Hazard.
But then, if you look at Hazard and even Sanchez with Arsenal, when they leave, there's no other attackers on a similar level. Whereas you can say Liverpool have an attacker. Maybe they're not making it.
A very bold statement, my brother.
Do you think? Salah and
on Coutinho's level.
No, even if they're not, like they're good enough for the attack.
This is the Premier League. They're a top 6 side. A lot of them players are good enough.
We're talking about top 4.
We're talking about good enough to compete. Top 4. You don't see what?
Gone, so
this is what I'm saying. Yeah. We're not talking about this season. Yeah, it's done. The league's done. I'm talking in general. Like Van Dijk ain't gonna make you win the league. He's not gonna bring you second. I don't even think that. But when they signed him with Coutinho on the squad, I'm thinking, right, they got Naby Keita coming next season. Like, right, that team is looking crazy. Now that team is not so crazy because now you've got 2 players that are coming in from abroad. One player coming in from abroad. One from Southampton, which you seem to buy all their flops anyway. I don't understand. So, is it really a good deal?
What do you think?
It's almost like they bumped you, really.
You done?
75 mil.
You done? Ooh. You done?
Talk to me.
First of all, I would like to say yes. The situation with Coutinho, that was not
don't make sense.
Something we envisaged. It's silly. I think if you're gonna let someone go, let them go. Hold him to the contract and tell him. Hey, let him go in the summertime. Yeah. However, if you're talking about Coutinho and you're talking about Van Dijk, as in the money, they were willing to pay that money in the summer anyways. Before the talks of Van Dijk, of Coutinho, regardless. Yeah. So the money was there. So I wouldn't like to say that they were spending the Coutinho money beforehand when they didn't envisage Coutinho leaving anyways.
Yeah. They said the deal was done 3 weeks before then.
No, I'm not made privy to that. All I was told was
$140 million
we agreed that he would leave in the summer. But what happened is during the January transfer window, he pushed for it, kept going on strikes, and I just thought, listen, we're just gonna let this.
The guy was red hot, bang on form, and he was making Liverpool tick. Why'd you leave? Yeah. They told him not to leave when he was crying about it. So why'd you let him leave when he's actually like?
We got them. And listen, at the end of the day,
are Liverpool stronger? Or?
I think our glaring issues for years since Benitez has always been our defence. Yeah. We had Mascherano, we had a decent centre back pair, and then we had protection in the form of Mascherano and Alonso, which allowed Gerrard to just go ahead and do what he needed to do. Since then, we haven't fixed our defence. We've had Skirtle, we've had Agar, who have digressed, and then they've moved on. Since then, we've been stuck with Lovren, Clavan. And we've had a young Joe Gomez.
We're still talking about top 6 side here.
Now, what's happened since then? What's happened since then is we've added Van Dijk. Now, if we're keeping it 100%, Van Dijk is better than a couple of the defenders in Man United. He's better than a couple of them. All of them. Hey, okay. If you're feeling generous,
hold on.
Ain't blanket.
Yeah, you're right.
Ain't blanket.
I'm very serious.
Listen.
Van Dijk, what?
No. But listen. Listen.
Relax.
Let me tell you something. Do you know? Listen. Do you know Firmino took him for Suya during the Europa League?
Forget about
Bailly. Do you know what Bailly is? He's an athletic Colo Torre. That's all he is. That's all he is.
Who's
overly aggressive. All he is an overly aggressive athletic Colo Torre. That's all he is. Nothing more, nothing less. That's all he is. That's all.
Can we bring this back to the point?
Who's Van Dijk? Because Torre paid for them, so I'll take that.
Wait. Who did Koscielny play for before he took Spalacci's place?
Okay.
Let's keep it 100. You don't have to.
We've had man like Sol Campbell. We've had solid defenders in our team. Tony Adams, Steve. Don't go through the history of my defense.
Hold on a second.
What, Sammy?
We don't. Listen. Jamie Carragher has something your club will never.
Which is what?
Let's rein it back. Let's rein it back. No. We don't have to say that.
So what is it?
Can you imagine Nottingham Forest telling these lot, champions of Europe, you'll never sing that. You want to talk smack about Jamie Carragher? I wouldn't do so. Liverpool are stronger. We've got Van Dijk. We needed a defender. We've gone ahead and we've done that. Listen.
Who's your creativity in that? Coutinho's gone. Who's your creativity?
Coutinho was the creative hub.
Yeah.
Okay, and he could do the magic. And then they players
so
like that. Relax. Let me land. I've taken off. Let me land. Players like that are a dime a dozen. However, he's gone now. But while he wasn't in the team, we were still winning games. We were still clapping teams for fun. So the only difference now is, and that's facts.
Listen. In terms of having a presence in the box, someone that's willing to take the leadership role, go for the aerial ball, because a lot of Liverpool's problem last season was coming in and being poor.
Yeah.
For me, there's still areas of that defence that's poor.
Yeah.
The protection of the defence is still very poor.
Yeah.
And the goalkeeper, both of them are poor. So until those areas are fixed, that's a fix, but it's not a fix that's going to, for me, propel Liverpool to a higher level.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say you're weaker. You're weaker for losing Coutinho. That's how you're losing your gem.
Yeah.
We lost Ronaldo, we lost our gem. So whoever we bought rubbish to replace him.
Yeah.
But even if we bought some very good players, that's the man.
Yeah.
That was World Player of the Year at the time. So when you lose your gem, it's going to be a problem. But he needs to be replaced.
Yeah.
Whether you can find the quality to replace him, I don't know. Because I heard Lanzini. Lanzini is...
You didn't hear Lanzini. Stop lying. You didn't hear Lanzini.
I heard it. You know I heard it.
You know what I heard what you're saying, yeah? Nah. And I want you to deep this. Let's be football fans, and let's not, you know what I'm saying, let's not go at it. Hear me out. 75 million, yeah. He's played for Celtic and Southampton, yeah? Lovren come from Southampton, and he had a better record than Van Dijk, yeah? Now, he's coming to your team for 75 mil, and you've lost your actual star player. To you, does that team look stronger or weaker?
That team, nothing changed for me.
Nothing's changed.
Because if you've watched our team from the very beginning of the season, I think was it the first month or two, we didn't have Coutinho, and we were doing what we needed to do. But this is whether that was in Europe or whether that was in the league.
You know, hold on. Just Coutinho's not there doesn't mean that you feel his presence. You can't say that. Now that he's gone, the rest of your team's there. When you go against Chelsea,
you're talking about a player that wanted to leave. Okay, regardless of how you talk about the presence or whatever it is you were saying, that is bad. That is bad for the locker room. That's bad. No. Of course it's bad. Of course it's bad. The same way that Sanchez wants to leave. Hold on a second. No. Listen. It's comparison. They both want to take off, but the only problem is one may have a dip in form, or that the other may decide that they want to play. They want to hold out. The fact is, he didn't want to be there. It was bad for the change room, and it was affecting the change room. However, we went out on board, did what we need to do. When he was ready to come back into the fold, they accepted him with open arms. What the only issue I have is if you turn around and say that we're weaker when if we're keeping it 100, we're bringing in one of the, I would say, premier centre backs in the Premier League. One of the premier centre backs in the Premier League. We're bringing him in.
A good season for Southampton last year. That's it.
Your issue. That is it.
No. I wouldn't say that because at the end of the day, if you're talking about
how many seasons has he been absolutely dope for Southampton, bro?
I'll say a full season.
One season.
I'll say a full season, and then last season he got injured.
You base a quality player on one full season?
Oof, a lot of people do that. A lot of people do that. People will see certain plays and be like, oh, he's the best, or he's the best midfielder in Europe. Oh, I eat Aaron Ramsey. Oh, he's the best DM in the league. Sorry, who? Coquelin. Ramadan Ramsey. Oh, he's the best. He's the best. He's the best DM. He's the best. He's going to be the next Steven Gerrard. Where is he now?
You know what?
He doesn't matter.
Let me respond to that.
People always overhype players, but you can see the quality. People overhype players, but you can see the quality. So the second he got into the team, the second he got into the team, he showed his quality. Go ahead.
Ramsey played in the European Championships, right?
Yeah.
True or false? Was he not in the team of the tournament? True or false? The same team that actually. Was he not in the starting 11 in Europe?
Are we talking about Wales? Are we talking about Wales?
It's not my team.
What was that got to the semi-finals?
Hold on. Is that your only point of basis?
I'm talking about consistent performances at the highest level, my G.
But Ramsey hasn't been consistent. That's the problem. So you can't try to tell me that. No, he has not.
Let's not talk about Ramsey for now.
No, he has not. Ramsey has not been consistent.
What Emre Can has.
I don't think Liverpool have gotten any stronger unless they get someone replaced like for like in terms of what he does for that team. You know what I mean? So to be honest, I don't feel that they've gotten any stronger.
Yeah. What about you, Michael?
They're not making top 4.
So who's making? So who do you think?
That's the best way I can summarise it.
So who do you think will take their place in the top 4?
United, City first.
Yeah.
And then first, wherever those 3 positions: Chelsea, United, and Tottenham. Right. That's how I think.
What about you, Lucas? Are Liverpool stronger?
For me, they're weaker, but you got to look at the signing in the grand scheme of things, innit? For this season, it's really pointless.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So for this season, are they weaker? Does it jeopardise their top 6 runnings? Are they going to make top 4?
Yeah.
I don't see. I don't know.
Yeah.
They're 50-50 because Salah for me right now what he's doing this season makes up for Coutinho's absence to an extent if he continues in the second half. And then you think of Keita coming in next season, they might be stronger if they add. But as it stands now, they're weaker for me because you can't like you said, these diamond in the dirt, you can't find them. They come along once every 10 years.
What about you, John?
All depends on if we strengthen this month.
Yeah.
Which are hearing that's more than likely, and if we do, we'll clean up on the top 4. That's us. I'm not setting up the
you tell your Venables or something. Release the name, brother.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, give us something to
I'm just saying at this particular point, I would like to think that we're smart enough to go ahead and do that. As far as top 4, we'll clean up on top 4. We didn't have a defense We didn't have a defense last season, and we still made it. I think as far as top 4, I reckon that's locked in.
Who's finishing out? Who's finishing
out? But what the top 4 is now, that's how it's going to stay. And if you're not careful, you might actually slide down.
Sorry, you what now?
Sorry?
You what now? Chelsea still above who? Sorry, you what?
Chelsea still above who?
He's rattled.
The top 4 with outside of City being first, whatever position you want to put,
United,
City, whatever position you want to put, Chelsea, United, or Liverpool, put them wherever.
But you don't think Arsenal's coming up? No.
I like that.
Thank you for your opinion. Happy New Year, guys. Liverpool lost their main man in Coutinho, but replaced him with quite a solid defender in Van Dijk. Let us know what you think. Are they weaker? Are they stronger? Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe.